This video is going to cover existing bin numbering and coding conflicts. I would like to cover some options when your existing bins that are physically labeled in the warehouse do not match up to the bins within SAP Business One. That shouldn't be an impediment to using WiSys Agility WMS for SAP Business One. Sometimes there's conflicts and you don't have the time or budget to relabel all the bins. And this has to do with existing bins that are already labeled in the warehouse. There's conflicts with the bin coding or numbering within Business One versus what the bins are already labeled with. And you don't have the time or the budget to relabel all the bins. If we drill into a bin location master in SAP, they have the aisle shelf level if you choose to use all these segments and the warehouse that is prefixed. Thus, your bin location is a string of values. There's also a barcode, which means the barcode that's on the bin itself. In this case, the barcode on the bin itself does not have the dashes in them. We can also do things like take off the warehouse prefix and just say this is bin S for the staging area. So when I do a bin transfer, I could select the bin as it appears in the bin location, and then I could transfer it to a bin without the prefix. Another example, I could take it from a bin that we don't have the prefix of the warehouse or the dashes and move it to a bin that uses the prefix. So we have the ability to use the bin location or the bin barcode depending on your needs. This allows you to not have to incur the expense of relabeling your bins, and if you're already bin tracked, to just use those labels. If this is something new, you can reduce the characters of your bins by not having the dashes or use the prefix of the warehouse. This concludes the short problem-solving video with Agility Essentials, existing bin numbering, and coding conflicts.